Welcome back to Fallout 3. We finished the game last time, well, at least the base game, I should say. And thanks to the DLC that I have, it allows me to continue the game without actually having to reload or anything. So I'm going to take this time to kind of clear out some of the map before I get into the next DLC. Then we'll kind of go from there. So let's see, where were we at this time? We were down in the south. We came to a place called Andel, and this was a really interesting community. It seemed like it was local to a family of, I guess I'd call it a family, a little commune of cannibals, and they had been this way for many of years, or several generations, it seemed like. So I ended up deciding to go ahead and kill the folks here. So really all that's left is like the grandfather and the two kids, and they're gonna, who knows what they're gonna do, just kind of just live on. But I didn't really get any quests from here or anything, so I'm just gonna kind of wrap this one up here as like, I think it's done. Hey Nuka King, how you doing? Hopefully your day's going well. So I think what I wanted to do was maybe head off in the east direction here. We got a bunch of places that we can kind of go here. I do want to kind of check out one of the vaults, though. I kind of wonder if there's going to be something associated with them or not. But thankfully, this game seems to be mostly like when you clear it, you kind of clear it. Yeah, Nuka, I did find out about the cannibals. Very interesting place here. And I didn't, it completely was lost over me. The way they were talking and what have you. I think it was, Oddball was the one that, on chat kind of alluded to one of the comments they made about having you for dinner or something like that. Maybe I missed it. I don't know, but, everything seemed to click into place after that. And then eventually, once you go into the shed and once you go into the basement, you figure out what's actually happening. So, and then you're just kind of left with the decision from a moral decision at that point. Like, what do you do? You know, they seem to be. It's not like that they're not bothering people, but you know, they're killing probably innocent people to feed on, or at least that's the implication. You know, the way the grandfather was talking. You know, people that show up don't ever leave. So. And if you have the cannibalism perk, there's actually different dialogue you can unlock. That's interesting. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go into this, let's see, what was I doing? The Nuka-Cola plant. Go ahead and use this one. I'm at 176 of 270. We have Fox with us as our companion, and we have Dog Meat. So we're looking pretty good. I'm of the opinion so far that I think the one letdown I have so far with this game is there's not enough side quests. And I guarantee you people probably will jump at me in the comments and say, "Oh, well, you haven't explored enough yet." They're out there, and that is absolutely true. If you can see, once I unlock the Explorer perk, it does show me how many places I have actually yet to discover. Girder Shade's where I gotta go for that. Okay. Well, I thought maybe this was a place linked to one of the DLCs, but I was incorrect. So I'll head over there too. But what I will say though is that I've naturally tried to go to as many places that the game takes you for the most part, like the pathway that you go, and I guess I'm just kind of shocked at the lack of side quest content that there was by doing so. Who is this person? It's just a raider that has no idea that I'm even here. A big, loud, hulking Tesla, you know, power armor wearing survivor just jumps right behind you and you don't even know. Must be deaf. What kind of weapon was he using? A hunting rifle? I guess we'll pick all that stuff up for now for the ammo, but, oh shit. The hell? Oh. But yeah, I think in general, like, I'm just a bit disappointed with, when I think about New Vegas had quite a bit of side content that you came across as you were playing the game. I liked how the companions that you were able to get in New Vegas also had like their own kind of little side stories to themselves. This doesn't seem to be the case so far with this game. But at the same time, I don't want to be, you know, it's hard to be like super critical of the game that first, I don't want to say first came out, but like this is Bethesda's like first entry into Fallout, right? And so they really laid the framework and the foundation of what a 3D like open world RPG was supposed to kind of be like. I don't want to say supposed to be like, but basically like kind of laid all that stuff out, you know. So Bethesda, or not Bethesda, Obsidian, when they developed New Vegas, they had a lot more to kind of work off of, and they had time to be able to kind of explore like what they think worked pretty well in Fallout 3 and what they don't think, what they thought they could improve a little bit, you know. So in a sense, it really kind of cut down on, pick that up. I don't want to pick that up. It really kind of cut down on like the R&D, the research components of it, you know, when they have something that they can really just build from. Let's see, we got a raider here too. Okay. Hey, Foolish, how you doing? It's going pretty good. You're saying the general darkness of this game kills you, like the color scheme. It is for sure like a really dark game, you know, and not just kind of the story, but yeah, you play a game like 76 or something and the color palette's just like way different, you know. Let's see, Nuka, you asked me, how am I liking the game so far? Because this is one of your favorites. I've been enjoying it a lot. You know, it seems like every day I can't wait to be able to jump on and play this game and see what new stuff is here. So between this game, how in the fuck am I supposed to get in? Hold on a second. How am I supposed to get into this power plant? Did I miss it? I guess it was this right over here. Between this and New Vegas, they feel very similar, right? So as I'm playing New Vegas, and I loved all the things about New Vegas for what New Vegas was, and I play Fallout 3, it really, you know, they feel like an extension of each other, you know? So I don't... there's little bits and pieces that I can compare the two games against each other. But as I mentioned, for the critiques that I have on this game, I don't want to judge them too harshly because, again, this was the first one that came out, so it's easier to take something that's already been done and build upon it, which is what, you know, the Obsidian team was able to do with New Vegas, as opposed to have to try to create something simply from scratch. So, you know, this game came out, and upon its release, like, they were essentially able to, like, say, like, hey, here are some of the things we want to improve on. This is what we wish we had in Fallout 3 that we didn't, and let's kind of go from there. So, oh, didn't I have a robot? I thought I had something to do with robots. So yeah, Nuka King, exactly everything that you just told me, because it was the re-entry to the series, and it was owned by Bethesda. I will say that, like, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game a good amount, you know, as much as, I won't say as much as, but, you know, a fairly close amount to New Vegas. Nuka-Cola. It is...
Now try and hide from this.
Requires key. Give me a second here. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the Pip-Boy. Thank you. Um, I also... How should I put it? I will also say that there's not a Fallout game that I've played that I've come away with saying that I don't like this game. You know, I've played so far 3, New Vegas, 4, and 76, and I've enjoyed all of them for their own, in their own way. I really want to get back and play 4 at some point again too, and give it another go now that I've had much more exposure to the Fallout franchise, you know, across the board. But even 4, for some of the things that I didn't find as fun in the game, it was definitely a pretty fun game. What I found in 4 that I think they gave you that I wish probably I could find a little bit less of was like what I felt is kind of the busy work. You know, the continuous radiant missions that that constantly come up. But as I mentioned before in a previous stream, they're not that hard to deal with. They're just a little time consuming. So maybe the frequency at which they pop up, you know, could have been addressed a bit. But like, but that's just a small little critique in itself. Like overall, you know, they have a lot of companions you can interact with, which kind of cool is they incentivize you to be able to play with your companions because you can actually gain perks from those companions, which is really nice. In New Vegas, you get perks from your companions so long as you're using them, you know, but in 4, they take it to like the next level, and it's like once you earn a certain amount of trust or favoritism from that companion, you then, I think, permanently gain that boost or buff from that companion, which is nice. And to go on that too, I didn't really use all the companions that I came across in Fallout 4 like I should have, and I didn't explore their backstories and everything, so that's kind of bad on me. But yeah, I will definitely say that, like, while it's hard for me to come out and directly say like what's a favorite, you know, New Vegas probably, if someone like, you know, put me to a decision and say like, hey, you know, which one is your absolute most favorite, you know, I'm probably going to throw New Vegas up there just because I think karma system, the story, the setting, the entry to it, you know, how dark it is, and the combination of different endings, you know, the replay value and stuff like that. It's, you know, there's a lot of things to it. Hey, Foolish. Yeah, I'm chatting with some other folks on YouTube. I multi-stream, so unfortunately I can't display the chat on the thing, but I just try to like chat with everybody as they're talking. So, Foolish, you said you played like 5 hours of Fallout 4 and then found 76's online, and the glow ore of the Appalachia stole you. I enjoyed Fallout 76 a lot. It was really good. It was a little slow starting off at first, but then once I got into it, it was a game that I couldn't put down. I really liked it. All right, let me stop staring at the screen and see what it says here. Company announcement, Nuka-Cola Research Department. Security clearance, Nuka-Cola C002 only. The Nuka-Cola Corporation is pleased to announce to all of its employees that the first shipments of our Nuka-Cola Quantum are on their way to retailers in the Washington, D.C. area. This flagship test market program is the culmination of a 3-year research program to bring the refreshing taste of Quantum to the market. Congratulations to all the employees on a job well done. Foolish, you said your poor vision is what shears you away from the dark of 3. What's my caps currency in 3? I think I'm sitting around 7,000 or close to it. I'll pull it back up as soon as I'm out of here. Quantum Progress Report number 67. The test subjects in the Nuka-Cola Quantum program are responding well to the reconfigured taste and the new isotope. The only listed side effects from the groups are 3 cases of dizziness, 1 case of nausea, and 1 case of impaired vision. We find from a sampling of 50 that this is an acceptable number of cases and approve of this product for production. Report number 55. Isotope CE772 has proven too damaging to the initial test group, which now needs to be disbanded due to their reluctance to continue in our program. This group has suffered 4 fatalities, 12 major internal organ failures, and 32 internal radiation burns. This is an unacceptable number of issues in a given test group, and we recommend we switch to an alternative isotope, such as 774 or UR993. Oh, sorry. So you was asking if it is a currency I know in the early ones, it was something else. Oh, yeah. I take it you never played 3. Okay, foolish. Yeah, caps is the currency that you use in Fallout 3. My bad. I misunderstood what you were asking there. All right, report number 41. Isotope CE-770 has proven to be a disastrous failure. All of the test subjects suffered severe internal organ failures and died within 3 days of ingestion. Can you imagine that? Here, test at Nuka-Cola Quantum by the Nuka-Cola factory. And you're dead. Okay. We recommend the immediate destruction of container A32 in the production rooms, and we suggest switching to an isotope CE-772. Please send standard Nuka condolences, fruit and cheese packages to test group members' families. Oh, not only did you die for us, but, here's a fruit and cheese package for your loved one. How bad. You literally know 76. Foolish, I will definitely say that these other games are well worth the time to play them if you ever get a chance to. If you can get over how dated they are a little bit, and when I say dated, you know, like, coming from 76, there's a lot of nice quality of life and combat, you know, style that I love 76 for. And you come into a game like New Vegas and Fallout 3, it's a bit of a learning curve. But all that being aside, the stories, the experience, and everything has been wonderful so far. Okay, so we are very proud to announce that R&D has been completed on Nuka-Cola Clear with an only minimal loss of life, and we've been able to modify the look of the Nuka-Cola, but we give it the same great taste. We will be submitting the product to marketing shortly for bottle design and advertising strategies. From all of us in the research department, thank you for the support. Now, Nuka, the other guy I'm chatting with, he's over on Twitch. I know sometimes it confuses people. They're like, who the hell are you talking to? Man, this guy talks to himself a lot. Pretty much. I will tell you, before I actually had, like, you all kind of joined me on stream, and I just started, like, streaming just for the hell of it, you know? I had to learn how to, like, talk to myself. Very, see, this is all the same stuff. Research terminal, is this the same? Yes, it is, okay. I just gotta check all the terminals just to make sure. Yeah. It's normal. But, like, honestly, like, as I record these things, you know I put, like, even though I record on Twitch, Twitch makes it really easy to upload to your YouTube channel, so I know that, like, it's going to be archived later on, so, you know, just kind of, like, commenting as I'm playing throughout the game. It's for, you know, if anyone else stumbles across the video at some point and wants to watch it, you know, they're not just watching, like, someone play through in silence. Eerie silence, like, what is this guy doing? So, yeah. Obviously, it's a much, much better experience with you all watching and hanging out with me as I'm playing. But, sometimes I just have to make do if I don't have anyone to hang out with and chat with, you know. Yeah, here. Scrap metal. Still pissed that I don't have, what's his name, Walter, whoever the hell his name was, and Megaton that I can, like, sell the scrap metal to. I am a bit bummed about that. Let's see, does this take me outside here? No, it does not. So we go.
Execute expulsion protocol
Oh, shit.
KL-001.
A Nuka lurk?
Unable to
A Nuka lurk? Whoa. Let's see here. Torso. Man, dude, these guys suck. So what series do I think that I'm going to play after Fallout? Have I decided?
No.
Well,
Time to die.
yes and no. The Outer Worlds is definitely high on the list that I'd want to play, but I will say that hold on a second. Does Dogme have two different color of eyes? I can't get a good view on him right now. So, Outer Worlds is one that I've been wanting to play just because it's an Obsidian game, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. Oblivion possibly with the fact that we might be getting an Oblivion remake here pretty soon, might be a game that I might throw in there from a timing perspective. And I might try to play both at the same time. Like what I might do is like split half and half or something.
You load!
I have no idea how long it's going to take me to get through the original Fallout games. Activate repair pod. Let's see here. Foolish, you said, you do know that the death claws in 76 are tame and compared to this game? I will say that I think the death claws in New Vegas were much more terrifying, were more difficult to deal with than in Fallout 3. And I didn't really run into a whole lot of death claws in 76, but I think yeah, like I think in 76 you can just get super overpowered with a lot of the different weapon types, your power armor, and a lot of different stuff that really kind of makes death claws like not super, like it doesn't make them like super challenging, you know? Yeah, Nuka, I've heard Outer Worlds is pretty good, so it's kind of one of the games I'm excited to play. Hey, Marcus, how you doing? All right, let's see. This is a very easy one. Hopefully this is... Hey, first try. Man, that never happens. Why couldn't it happen on some of those other terminals I was trying to freaking hack? Okay. For more top-of-the-line Robco products, see your local showroom. Run maintenance routine in sequence.
Loading personality. Robco Art 38V3.1A Factory Assistant.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think Dog Meat has two different color eyes. I think he does. Yeah, he does.
Error.
Look at that. He's got like a blue looking eye, and he's got like a yellow looking eye. I never noticed that before.
Identified. Initializing program. Excalibur.
Initializing program Excalibur. I wonder what that is. Factory Protectortron. Does he follow me around? I think he does. Got a little personal Protectortron that's going to be...
Fellow employee, please present your valid work ID.
I don't have a work ID, so we're going to... Oh man, is this going to be radioactive? Fuck. Alright, hold on a sec. Let me try something here. Radix. You were thinking about starting a new game in 76. Didn't you just start it, Marcus? Oh! But you were on a test server, weren't you?
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, I would check out like the public server. You did have some problems starting the game. What kind of issues did you run into? So, Nuka King, you said you asked if I knew that the Nuka Lurks were in Fallout 4 and Nuka World. I never did play Nuka World. Foolish, she said 76 is so glitchy right now. Yeah, I haven't played in a hot minute. It's been months since I played 76. All right, what in the world is down here? Trying to get out of this water. I don't know if there's really anything down here to go like looking for other than just to search and explore, but what's the best place to build a base in 76, Marcus? Man, I have no clue. I can't even remember like where I built mine at. Like I know where it's at on the map, I just can't remember like what it's close to. I remember it was like if I was looking at the map in 76, like down to the southwest slightly, outside of one of like the starter cities area, there's like a riverbed, and it's before you get to Welch, like the Welch area. There was like a riverbed that I made my base. It's definitely somewhere that like, I don't remember why I put it there. I think it was just because like the flattest area and it seemed like it was okay at the time, but I'd want to kind of move it. It's near the Rusty Pick area. Foolish. So you said I'm missing out on all the raids right now? Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of like, oh, actually they just introduced those, didn't they? Like I pretty much did the Atlantic City expansion thing. Can I get up here? Wait, is this guy shooting at me? What happened to my robot Protectatron buddy? I guess he didn't like our ID credentials, you know? Let's see. Ah, I see. The bridge is out, so that's why we can't go over there. So, I don't really think there's really much else to do over here. Looks like we can go this way slightly.
Ow!
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Where the hell did this guy come from? I didn't even see him. So your power armor, Marcus, like you should be able to store them into your stash box, and no one can get into your stash box. So I think as long as you keep them in there, like you should be fine. Nuka, you said you got all of the scoreboard items on 76 this month because there's a bunch of Enclave stuff. Oh man. Oh, there's a door over here. I don't think I went in this way. Door to the offices. Something's here. Holy crap, there's a bunch of enemies up here. I wonder what it is. It sounds like rad roaches. It is. Oh Christ. Oh Christ. Oh, not dog meat. Okay, let's get that face. Marcus, Foolish over on Twitch was saying that as long as you keep your fusion core, don't keep a fusion core inside of your power armor, no one should be able to steal it at all. Okay. Dude, Fox is going to town.
You lose!
Let's see, what else is over here? Okay, we got a marketing terminal we can check out here. Let's see what's on here. Company announcement. This is the same one. Okay, let's see what stage 1 is. Stage 1. Stage 1 of the Nuka-Cola Quantum marketing will include 2 15-second televised commercials, 4 10-second radio commercials, and a highway billboard campaign. The spots on TV and radio will tease the consumer with the blue glow of the new drink, never showing the bottle in an illuminated environment. The billboard will show the bottle's blue silhouette on a black background. The tagline will be, "Try something new, go blue." The name will not be revealed until stage 2. Okay, stage 2. Stage 2 of the Nuka-Cola Quantum will include 2 30-second televised commercials, and 4 15-second radio commercials. In the stage, the name Quantum will be revealed, and the bottle will show a full view that we will emphasize the drink's new energy, content, and flavor. The tagline will be, "Take a leap, enjoy Quantum." And stage 3. Okay, it says, in this final stage, we will aggressively compare the drink to other competitors and show their inferiority using hired actors as taste testers. Or taste tests, sorry. The actor will read pre-written scripts approved by our department, and the text should give an authentic, on-the-spot impression, but still clearly point out Quantum's strengths. The tagline will remain, "Take a leap, enjoy Quantum." Okay. Unfortunately, Marcus, I play on PlayStation, so if you're playing on PC, there's no crossplay for 76, which is bonkers in my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe they'll figure that out at some point, but you never know. Okay. '76 is crossplay, foolish. When did that happen? As far as I know, if you were on PlayStation, you couldn't play with people on PC. Was that a change that they made recently? Or has it always been like that? Because I don't remember it being like that. Oh, no, wasn't it? Wasn't it an update they did recently? Now that I think about it. Did they announce that during the Fallout day? Mr. Cranberry, hey, how you doing? Oh God. Looks like there's some people that barricaded themselves in here and they just ended up dying out. Google still says it is not cross-play. Okay. I thought, now that I'm thinking about it, I thought during the Fallout Day announcement, they mentioned that they were going to be looking at crossplay. I could be mistaken. Xbox and PC are crossplay. Ah, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, if you're on Xbox, you can play with PC people, but since I'm on PlayStation, I can't play with anybody except for people on PlayStation. I still go back to saying I think that's a shame that they haven't fixed that. Yeah, it says that they're looking about doing it, but it doesn't say that there's a platform to platform. Okay, foolish. That makes sense if you're on Xbox. Yeah, Microsoft and Microsoft, you know. I mean, hell, it's called Xbox, but like, it's really kind of like just a little mini PC if you think about it, you know. Let's see, did I come up from this way? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, we came from that way. One thing that kind of really annoyed me in 76 is, now I know why they do it, but it still kind of annoys me. So essentially, if you're partnering with somebody and you're trying to work on the storyline together, now from what I understand, this does not affect the base game questing. Base game questing you can do together with somebody and it works out okay. But if you're working on anything that is, well, no, I take that back. I think it's kind of hit or miss. But essentially, if you're working with somebody and you have to go into an instanced area, say like you're working on something for the responders or something like that, and you go into an instanced area, you have to do that area twice because you have to do it for the player, the party owner, party leader.
I win again!
Dude, what the fuck, man? You have to do it with the party leader, and then when you're done with the party leader, then you have to go back, change party lead, and then the other person has to go in, and then you have to repeat it. So let's say if you have like 4 people playing together and you're running around as a little team, you could potentially have to do the same area like 4 times. Now, that is a good and a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing in terms of time, right? Let's say you're doing let's say you're like me and you like to be very thorough as you go through, like, let's say a vault or something like that, right? So I like to be thorough in every place that I go to, and I take my time going through stuff, right? And I like to read the lore. So I remember one time a dude jumped on and was helping me, you know, but I was like running around, like looking at all the holotapes, looking at all the terminals, looking at all the notes, you know, exploring every nook and cranny that I can find inside of a vault or whatever, right? So they're operating on my timeline because they cannot progress their quest until we go into the instance in their Winger Mercier? The hell is this, a Winger Mercier? I don't think I've ever seen that. But yeah, so they can't advance anything in their quest line. Anything that you're doing inside that instance area only pertains to your quest. So then once you're done, then you have to come back out and you have to switch party leads and then redo the same thing for your buddy. Now, I will tell you, it's not every quest does that. It seems like a lot of the base game quests that don't have story implications or story decisions, usually the ones that have NPCs you have to interact with, you can both go in and do it at the same time, and it's not going to, finding the formula, it's not going to affect it. But if you go into, let's say you're working on something for the Raiders or something for the, oh shit, what was the group opposite of the Raiders? Well, I'm drawing a blank right now. Not the responders, but the, whatever the other group is, I can't remember. Or you do the Brotherhood of Steel, or you do any of the no, not the Blood Eagles, foolish. I'm talking about like you had no, not the Free States. You have in the one expansion that came out, there was the Raiders and there was the other group that are like, I would say like they're more the good guys. You had like the Raiders, Foundation. Yeah, the Foundation folks. So like any of those quests that you're doing, you have to like do those twice. So like I was doing it, I was playing with one other person and it wasn't too bad. We both played at like the same speed. We like to be very thorough. We like to be able to go through and explore all the areas. So it worked out pretty good. And, you know, we both kind of weren't wearing power armor. So we were like, you know, very cautious as we were going through the areas and stuff like that. It didn't seem to impede our playstyle. But you have different playstyles with people. Some people like to wear power armor and just kind of run through guns a-blazing or whatever. Some people, you know, it just depends. But yeah, like, you know, there's that you have to consider. And I wish that it wasn't like that. Now, you do like one of the silo missions or something like that. I think you both can go in at the same time and be able to do that. And that's kind of fun. If you go in with like a group of people doing that, that actually is kind of neat. Nuka King, you said that you're the same way. You're very patient when it comes to Fallout, so you like to just search everything. Yeah, I'm that way too. Like I'm very, and you've probably seen the way that I play through. I like to just kind of look through all the boxes, look through everything. Marcus, what's your question about 76? Okay, let's see here. Let me add this. Let me read this note really fast. Winger Mercier. The formula for clear Nuka-Cola is on the first floor of their DC plant. That's where they did all of the R&D for it. Get the formula and meet us at the Red Rocket Tricycle Factory as we planned. Our buyer is promising lots of caps, so I want to see some hustle. This could take our gang to the big time. Sudden death, overtime forever. Goalie Ledoux. Let's see, the formula is on the first floor of the DC plant. This must be where it's at. We're not on the first floor right now, but interesting. I wonder if we can find the actual schematics for the Nuka Clear. Let's see, is it good to play the game in a safe way? Is that what you're asking, Marcus? And by safe way, like, Are you talking about like the decisions you have to make, or like the way you go about maneuvering through the area? Okay, I didn't really see anything else up here. Let's see, Nuki, you said it's weird. Most YouTubers will play a game, they'll finish it, and then they'll move on to a different content, but they will probably never touch that world again off screen. Nuka, I'm kind of like that for the most part, and I think it's just because of time aspect. I don't... you know, once I'm done streaming, like, I really don't have a lot of other time in my life to, like, just sit off stream and just, like, play games as much anymore. So, really, like, right now while I'm playing this, like, this is... You guys are seeing what I'm seeing, you know? Back beforehand, like I say, like, a year ago... I would play a lot of stuff off stream, mostly Final Fantasy 14. Fallout 76. If you watch any of my Fallout 76 content on my TV, or my channel, you're gonna find that there's a lot of like gaps in the playthrough, because there was a lot that I didn't stream, honestly. Hey, Foolish, I see you jumped over. Thanks. So like when I'm playing like Fallout 3 right now, you know, like I haven't really done anything off stream. Like pretty much every time I've been playing, it's been on stream. Okay. I don't think there's really much else here I can do. How can you stay away from hackers? I'm not sure, Marcus. Like, I don't think I really encountered many issues with stuff like that. I would say the biggest thing that is, you know, if you want to just avoid stuff like that, like just don't go to other people's camps.
You are trespassing on.
Yeah, Foolish. I missed a lot of content in 76 for sure. I definitely... I mean, there's that world is so huge. You know, I'm gonna sit here and kind of make fun of Bethesda and Todd Howard. You know, like we've all heard the 16 times the detail, you know, and 16 times larger than Fallout 4, right? But now that I've played these games, yeah, Fallout 76 is a fucking huge map, you know, and not only is it a huge map, but the amount of exploration you can do inside that huge map is just massive, you know? And so there's a ton of places to explore. There's a ton of things to see. There's all kinds of little side content you can get roped into. Like, there's a lot, you know? And so when I was playing that game, I will say that I didn't tend to get too terribly sidetracked, and I stuck to most of the questing that I was doing. Oh man, these sensor modules. This is the stuff that I think we can turn in. I think we can turn into that the outcast guys.
Have nothing to fear. This area clear. Proceeding with search alert. Trespasser detected.
Yeah, Marcus, I think if you're just being really cautious about interacting with folks in Fallout 76, you shouldn't have a problem. They have a lot of safeguards in the game that prevent people from really messing with your stuff. Now, people can destroy your camp. I've seen that happen before. But the community, I will say that, like, the community the community for the most part in 76 is honestly really good. The Fallout community, like, has been amazing so far. And in my experience playing 76, I ran into more people that were... I mean, I don't think I ran into really anybody that wasn't friendly. Everybody that I ran into was, like, really, really friendly, you know? And helping out. Holy shit, you said you came over from the TV series as well. I definitely did. Energy cell. Okay. I really want to see if I can find this Nuka-Cola recipe. Okay, let's see what's over here. Only level 250. I think, honestly, I think I'm like level 95 in my game. Let's see.
This area is off limits to none.
I think we got some more. We got another robot in here somewhere.
By order, prolong the resistance will only cause more.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, dog, you're killing me right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, the Wastelanders. That's what it was. The Wastelanders DLC. I think it was Nuka that added the raiders and the not the followers, but the raiders and the Foundation. Let's see, I can't really interact with anything over here. I ended up getting so much water in that game from like doing quests. Batteries are so heavy. Yeah, I was getting like so much purified water from like doing the events and quests and stuff like that. Like you know, at first when I first started off, I was like always starving and thirsty, you know, but now it's like I have so much I don't know what to do with. I need a lockpick of 100 to get into here. What is my lockpicking at? Fuck, man, I'm 10 off. Ugh. Yeah, Nuka King, man, they have some really slick looking skins and everything you can get for 76. Let's see, where does this take me to? Oh, is this just... Oh, this just... Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. So... I got a really cool lever action Nuka-Cola rifle. It's probably one of my favorite ones that I have. I don't remember what event was going on, but I got it off of an event that I went and did in one of the Nuka places or something like that. I got that as a drop. I can't remember what the specials are on it though. Where can you find a gas mask in the game? I think if you start doing the responders, you'll come across a you'll come across like a place where they give you like a uniform or something like that. Man, this sucks. So I actually have to go all the way around because I can't get through there. Oh boy. Okay. I still hear somebody.
Protocol KL-001.
Okay. Where in the hell did Fox go? My companion must have glitched out somewhere, or hopefully he didn't die. I don't think he would have died in here, but and I haven't seemed to find... This must be where they were producing all the bottles right here. But I haven't been able to seem to find the recipe, if they have it anywhere. Ah, packing line terminal. Let's see what's in here. Okay, let's see. Let's use lines. 3 of 5, correct. Lined. No, that would be 4. Let's see. Lodge. Wouldn't be Lodge. What about Lance? 0 of 5, correct. The fuck? Okay, so it definitely doesn't start with an L. Maybe fixes, maybe F. Let's see, F-I-E-S. I-E-S. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Marcus, exactly what Foolish was saying. When there's an event that shows up, you can just join it. It'll take you over to there. It's also kind of a nice way to be able to zoom around to the map pretty easily. But there's literally like not any negative consequences other than just expunging ammunition for joining the events. Like if you die, you don't lose anything, you know? So it's not bad. And the donation bins are definitely like really good too. I got to the point where I started putting stuff back in there. It was like trying to give back, you know, after I was like taken from it so much when I first started. All right, packing line instructions. Welcome to Nuka-Cola packing line operator station. You are now instrumental in getting Nuka-Cola from our factory and to the public. So please read the simple instructions below. And if you need assistance, please call X347 and ask for your line supervisor. 1. Access the packing terminal and choose desired inventory to load into sorting units. Select Activate Packing Line. Monitor the packing line by listening for things such as mechanical screeching, explosions, and or human cries for help. There's certain places, Marcus, in the game, in the world over there in 76, that people nuke quite often. So generally you'll know kind of where not to build, but I would say it's very rare for someone to just nuke like for the amount of effort you have to go to get a nuke. I don't think people